Yeah, Next Level Show.
Hi, this is Mar Jae.
Mar Jae.
What's up?
Hey.
Hey. How you doing?
This Dupree Shamir. Oh, it's so good for you to call in. How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
And this is Microphone Criminal, host of the Next Level Show. Glad to hear from you.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
No doubt. So you've been doing a lot of big things lately. You getting covers of magazines. You doing this. You doing that. Like, let people know what's up with Mar Jae.
Well, yeah, just recently I did do the January-February issue of Social Therapy Magazine. Thanks to Dupree Shamir, he had actually offered me to do the interview, and it went really, really well.
Thank you.
So got to know a little bit about me, just the basics. So it was really, really fun. I enjoyed that.
Definitely. How did you wind up signing with Bizzy Bone?
Flesh and Bone.
Flesh and Bone. Yeah, see, that's where I was.
The email so busy though.
I knew Flesh and Bone, but then I heard that something about Bizzy Bone was in it too. So how did that feel?
There's definitely some truth to that. Originally, Johnny J, Tupac's producer, he actually produced 50% of All Eyes on Me back in '99. He had actually heard me sing. It was back in '98. I was about 18 years old. And I just took on the style of Bone. I really adopted that Bone flow. And back then, Bone was a huge, huge group. And for a 17-year-old, 18-year-old girl to be flowing that way was pretty impressive. One thing led to another, and Johnny J actually got to hear me, and rest in peace. And he brought me over to meet Bizzy Bone at the Feds Cry video shoot.
Well, that's definitely an interesting story.
Yes, that is. Mar Jae, the Next Level Show.
Hello, we had some sort of technical difficulty there. We lost the call.
Right.
Okay. It's all good.
Okay.
So
okay, I remember where I left off. So when Johnny heard me, he had actually brought me over. Him and his family had welcomed me into their home and brought me over to the Feds Cry video shoot where I did meet Bizzy and Maya and Immature. And originally I was supposed to be a prospective artist to sign to a 7 Sign. But Bizzy never got to hear me flow that night as the show ran late. So, some odd years later, one of the guys, his name is Locomotion from Flesh and Bone Global, who's part of the Duct Tape gang, he took notice of me online and asked me to come in for a live audition for Flesh and Bone, which I did do. And just from there, it's pretty much history.
That's what's up. That's a very interesting story. How'd you get the name
sir.
Mar Jae?
I'm sorry?
I said, how'd you get your name Mar Jae?
Oh, well, my name's Marjorie Leonce. Marjorie Angel Leonce is my given name. But, I figured, I wanted to keep it simple, but close to my real name, something similar to my real name. So I kind of cut it in half one day. I figured keeping the Mar and the J would be a pretty clever idea, and I like it, and it seems suitable, so that's how that happened.
That's cool. This is Dupree again, Mar Jae. You're a very versatile artist. You do a little bit of everything. Tell the people all that you do. Tell the people all that the different genre that you do, that you perform.
I love hip hop. I love R&B. I love rock, alternative, reggae. But my favorite definitely is reggae. I love singing reggae. I enjoy the vibe. It's very melodic, very mystical, very entrancing, and that kind of fits my personality and who I am. So I think reggae comes to me naturally, very enjoyable. Although I do love all sorts of music, from Disney to gangster rap. So
yes, I love your music.
As long as it sounds good, I can appreciate it.
Yes,
that's what's up. Have you released any material on CD yet?
I did release officially a Christmas single, which I had on CD Baby and iTunes. If you're talking something, official and legitimate. Yeah. But I do have a few CDs out with some originals, a few singles, a few albums. But the only thing that I have out there being sold right now is a Christmas CD.
Okay. Right. So what are you working on currently?
Currently?
Yes.
Oh, well, I was going to kind of keep that for as a surprise, but I guess right now would be a good time to let that out. I'm actually going to be working on a reggae mixtape. So there will be a lot of cover songs from various reggae artists, but I'll actually be adding my own little stilo to the songs. But there'll be, Damian Marley covers, Sublime's covers, Bob Marley covers, just to say the least. So
Mar Jae,
anticipating that. And also I have an album coming out called Broken Paradise, which is about 60%.
Are you there?
Mar
Yeah, you got cut off there again.
Yeah, I was asking a question. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Broken Paradise is the next album, and then I have a single coming out called Guardian, which is to feature Flesh and Bone and Crazy Bone. That's a really, really, really special song. I don't have any dates for release, but that's probably the biggest project I'm working on right now.
All right, that's monumental right there, by the way.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
She said, "Oh yeah, that's the type of stuff I do every day."
Yeah. Any shows you?
I don't. No, it means it's a big deal to me. But yeah, I feel pretty confident, pretty chill about it right now.
That's
so
good.
That's what's up.
It is a big deal. Yeah.
Are you preparing for any shows this spring going into the summer? Have any shows lined up?
Just last night, I was offered a show.
Okay.
It's actually celebrating medical marijuana, and a couple of artists will be performing there, including the Duct Tape Gang, Finn Marley, who's actually an artist signed to Crazy Bone, the Kushaholics will be performing, and then also there's going to be an event in Hollywood for 420.
Wow.
So another marijuana celebration. So those are the two shows that I do have in the mix right now. Ms. Marie Strain is actually booking those shows. So
that's pretty cool. Shout out to them.
Right. All right, definitely.
Definitely. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
It should be, absolutely. I mean, I love your music, and you have a longevity in this industry, and you got my support. It's Unreleased Dupree Shamir. You got my support, Mar Jae, and keep doing what you're doing. And
how'd you feel being inside of the STM magazine?
It was really, really cool. I've never done a magazine interview before. I've done radio interviews, but I really, really liked it. Something that I can actually, show people. And I also want to actually give a shout out to the photographer who did those pictures. His name is Adrian O'Hario over at Energy Center Studios. I mean, it was just a great experience, and it actually helped a lot, as far as gaining new fans and supporters for my music. It did have an impact. So I would recommend it to any upcoming artist, definitely.
See, I feel honored because you was the first in my mag. You was actually you was in. You'll be the first artist that appeared in my magazine.
Really?
As far as being in other instead of being in other magazines, this would be your first magazine, right? First magazine cover. See, that's an honor right there. That Social Therapy gave her that platform. To be in there.
Sure.
It was an honor. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
All right, well, go ahead and put your websites out there, and then we'll get into the track Words of Wisdom.
Okay. Well, if you want to find me on Facebook, it would be facebook.com/Marjorie Leon, and that's my regular Facebook, but I use that for my music mainly. And then also you can add me at Mar Jae Music. It's MAR space JAE Music, my Mar Jae Music page. And then Twitter, you can add me on twitter.com/MARRJ Angel, the word angel. So it'd be twitter.com Mar Jae Angel.
All right, definitely.
I'd like to give a couple of shout-outs to a few supporters and friends that have really been supporting me a lot lately.
No problem.
And I really appreciate it. So can I just name off those people for a second?
No problem.
Okay, I want to give a shout-out to Michael Francis Jr., Stephanie Amberis, Sarah Slim, definitely Vicky Gonzalez, Lori Beal, Demetrius Black, my manager, who helped make all this possible, and all the guys over at Rebirth, Jacob Cordoza, Prince Zalu, Gigi Capone. She is actually PR, and she's working with Rhythm and Vibes Magazine. So any reggae artists interested, check out Gigi Capone. Ms. Marie Strain, Craze Mr. Melodic Soldier, Jewel A. Voss, to say the least, my homeboy Knuckle, and just everyone else who supported. If I'm leaving anyone out, I'm so sorry. But I really appreciate all the support, genuinely.
All right, no doubt. Well, here we go. We're going to get into Words of Wisdom. Let them know about this track.
Okay, this track is actually written from the heart. It's a very groovy track with a Spanish-style beat. I do mention my Uncle Hunt because when I was young, he was always supporting me. And no matter how much people would discourage me, he always taught me to keep my head up and to pretty much. So that's what Words of Wisdom is pretty much about. But check it out. I think you'll enjoy it.
All righty, here we go.